Hi, everybody, and welcome to our Child Development, that's PSY 125 class here at Delaware Technical and Community College. My name is Dr. Eileen McCabe-Moucher, and I am your instructor for this summer semester. Please feel free to call me by my first name, which is Eileen, and I've created this short video just to help orient you to our class. Our class this semester is 100% online, so it doesn't require your physical presence in a classroom. However, it does require you to be pretty involved here in our online sessions via discussion board posts and also other exams, as well as online Revel assignments and a final course paper. So you should expect to be spending at least 3 hours every week working on this particular course. So it's pretty rigorous. We have an accelerated time here together. This class is 10 weeks and starts on May 23rd, ends on July 30th, 2016. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to navigate and click on the Getting Started button here. So when you click on the Getting Started button, you'll see lots of great information about our first and only conference call that is going to be held on Thursday, May the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So your attendance on this call is absolutely not required, but your participation is strongly encouraged. So if you have to miss the call because you have other work or school obligations, don't worry. Everything that you need to be successful in the class is right here embedded within the Blackboard platform. So again, the call is just simply a way for you to be able to get your questions answered, to be able to connect live with me, your professor, and as well as your other classmates here on the telephone. So if you look here underneath the Getting Started section, you'll see all of the free conference call details. You're remembering that toll charges may apply depending on your phone plan. So I've provided you with the conference dial-in number as well as the participant access code that you'll need to be able to access us on the telephone call. So you also see some great information about Revel. So we're going to be using Revel here on our online course. So I've given you some great information here that tells you how you can register for Revel online. So you want to make sure that if you haven't already done so, that you read all of this material carefully. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over and navigate and click on the instructor information. So this right here has all of my contact information here. The best way to reach me is to reach out to me via email. My email address is eileenjmccabe@gmail.com. You can also reach me through my Del Tech email address, which is available on the classroom calendar, and my Del Tech email address is amccabe3@dtcc.edu. I also have my work telephone number here, and I am available for office hours by phone, by video phone, by appointment. So I actually don't have a physical office at Del Tech in the summer, this summer, so I am going to be available to you via office hours on the telephone or video phone. So if you want to schedule an appointment, please reach out to me first by email, and then we can set up a time where we can meet and go over any questions that you may have. So the next thing that you want to do to help orient yourself to the course is to go and click on the Syllabus and Schedule tab here in Blackboard. And we'll go ahead and take a few moments to look at the syllabus together, go over some important things that you want to remember. So I encourage you to read the syllabus carefully on your own. It contains the core course performance objectives as well as the measurable objectives related to our course, really sketches out all of the concrete specific objectives and things that we're going to be learning during our time together this summer. Also has evaluation criteria and the course requirements for this class in terms of assignments. So as I said just a few moments ago, you absolutely need to have Revel access for this class. You're going to have to take and pass 3 online Revel quizzes as part of the course requirements here. So there are a total of 3 Revel quizzes that are worth 10 points or 10% of your total grade. So again, 30% of your final grade is attained by participating and passing those 3 Revel quizzes. We also have one exam in this course, which is worth 30 points, and this exam consists of 5 essay-based questions. So each of your essay-based questions should consist of one full-page single-spaced response, 500-word minimum, 800-word maximum, in your standard 12-point Arial font. So each exam, again, includes 5 essay-based questions from reading from your textbook, from Revel. So each question must be answered with one full-page response for a total of 5 single-spaced pages per exam. So sometimes I'll receive questions from students saying, you know, I could answer this essay in 2 to 3 sentences. And yes, you absolutely could, you know, hypothetically. But a really important part of college is really developing those research and those critical thinking skills. So I want you to really expound upon the question that I'm asking you in the essay. So you can do that by elaborating on examples, either examples from your own life, from the textbook, from professional or work experience that you have. I also invite you to go out and look at other scholarly resources or literature, although you don't have to cite other resources. You can just use the textbook to be able to answer the essay-based questions. And if you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out to me. This exam is going to be available at least 1 week before the due date, so it's not a timed exam. I give you lots of freedom and flexibility, so you have a week or more to be able to take this exam on your own time when it works for you. So you also have discussion board assignments, which are a really important part of this class. So each week students are assigned 1 to 2 modules, which typically includes watching a video online or reading a textbook. Sometimes I provide you with supplemental readings or other videos, and they're all posted in Blackboard under Learning Materials. So each module, and at least 5 times during the semester, students must post responses in the discussion board. So that is a total of 20 discussion board posts that are required in order to receive full credit for the discussion board requirement for this course. So each of those discussion board comments should be in between 5 to 8 sentences in lengths over the course of the semester in order to fulfill the requirement. So, important things to remember when we talk about appropriate discussion boards is you want to make sure that you're answering the question that I'm posing here, really summarizing what you learned. Being respectful of other people is really important. So use of foul language and inappropriate content is not going to be tolerated here. You just want to be respectful of other people's opinions, even if you don't necessarily agree with them. So that's an important thing, for college, but just for life in general that you want to keep in mind on our discussion boards here. Another requirement for this class is our final paper, which is worth 20 points or 20% of your grade. So again, it's 5 double-spaced full pages, 12-point font on any child development topic. So I'm really giving you a real creative freedom here to be able to think of any topic that you feel passionate about, that you're interested in, that you want to know more about. So the research topic should be a topic that's related to child development. For example, it can be a developmental task like learning to walk, speech and language acquisition, learning to talk. It could be a teaching issue. It could be telling us about how children learn to read or handle aggression, anger. It could be an area affecting a particular stage, for example, learning how to interact in toddlerhood, or it could be a problem that affects all or some children, for example, the impact of divorce or the impact of child abuse on child development. So our course textbook is an excellent resource for topics. If you're struggling and if you'd like to reach out to me, I'm happy to help you brainstorm different topics. Some really fabulous topics that I've had in previous semesters would be topics that may relate to our own communities here in Delaware. So if you'd like to do a social justice issue that affects children in some way, that could be an excellent thing that you could transform into a paper. So if you're struggling with ideas, definitely feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you brainstorm. So just to briefly summarize the course requirements and how we're going to figure out your final grade here, 30% of your grade, it comes from those online Revel quizzes. So you definitely want to make sure that you've registered for that Revel in case you haven't already done so. 30% or 30 points are derived from that one essay-based exam that you're going to find under learning materials in Blackboard at least 1 week before that exam is due. 20% or 20 points of your final grade is derived from those discussion board assignments, which are based on the modules, and 20 points or 20% of your total grade is based on the final paper. So that equals 100 points or 100% of your grade. So it's definitely something that's all sketched out. All of the information is available to you here in the syllabus. So now we're going to switch gears, switch our focus, and go back and take a look at our classroom calendar, which again, by clicking on syllabus and schedule, we're going to go up and click on your classroom calendar with due dates here. So right here is a really nice handy calendar. I recommend that you print this out and post it somewhere where you can see it every day. So it has here all of the different due dates when things are due. Most of our assignments are due on Wednesdays by 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, and that's 11:59 p.m. With the exception of our first week, I've given you guys a little bit of extra time to be able to get acclimated to the course. So you're remembering that this course starts on May 23rd, which is a Monday, but your first discussion board assignment isn't due until Friday, May 27th. But all of the remaining subsequent discussion boards, as well as the other assignments, are all due on Wednesday. So you have here all of the due dates for the discussion boards, for the Revel quizzes, for your first exam, and your final paper. So this right here is a document that's really going to help you stay on track in terms of due dates. I'm not going to be reminding you guys about due dates, so it's definitely important, again, that you keep track of your own assignments, and printing this out, posting this document is a great way to help you stay on track. So now I'm going to take a moment here and just orient you to our Learning Materials tab as well as our discussion board. So to access the learning materials, you're going to go up and click on Learning Materials, and here you're going to see all of the videos and supplemental material that you're going to need for our discussion boards. So they're all organized here in order of the modules. So you can see here Module 1, the supplemental video, Module 2, your exam is also here located in the learning materials. So this is a place where you're going to be accessing all of the actual learning materials and videos for not only your exam, but your discussion board posts as well. So after you complete, watch, or review each module, you want to come on over here and click on our class discussion board. So when you click on the class discussion board, you're going to see all of these forums that are nicely organized. So right here, this is where you want to click to be able to introduce yourself within that first week of class by Friday the 27th. Right here, you would click on here to post your response for the Module 1 discussion board, and all of the modules are located here. You're absolutely feel free to work ahead. I give you an opportunity to be able to, be self-paced here, but you don't have to work ahead. As long as you're meeting the deadlines, that's okay as well. So it was great meeting you here. If you have any questions, like I said, please feel free to reach out to me. I want everybody to be successful in the course, and I'm here if you have any questions or concerns. Have a great day.